Hello. Are we here? Am I here? Are you here? Are we all met? How's everybody doing? I'm really excited to do this.
X-Men.
I'm really excited to do this. This will be a lot of fun. Yeah, let's. For those of you, hello Emily, hello Gemini Season, hello Ali Dan. Hold on, let me turn down the game sound a bit. It's a little loud. It's Sour Hour. Hello, living mythology. Hello. When I was between the ages of 10 and 13, maybe 10 and 14,
X-Men.
there's nothing better than going to the mall and saying, bye, Mom and Dad, go shop for clothes or whatever. I'm going to be in the arcade. There was something about, because the stuff that you could get in the arcade was so much better than what you could get at home. Like, it just looks so much better, man. I would just spend all my time in the arcade when we would go to like the mall or whatever. And this game, the X-Men game, it was just one of the best.
X-Men.
It had a 6-person cabinet. So there's 6 characters you could play, and each slot on the thing was dedicated to one of the characters, which meant you couldn't jump on one of the slots and pick a different character. This one was Wolverine, this one was Colossus, this one was Cyclops. And so if there were 5 people on there, and there was the only left character to play was Dazzler, we just didn't play. Because Dazzler sucked. Lord Kev, Yellow Boy, Harry,
X-Men.
Justin, hello, Matt. Let's get Matt's Sour Chat here, because he's going to send it here. He's going to let me know he sent a Sour Chat. I got to have him read it. I'm going to find it. So Matt Stone says, hey, Alex, watch on Fightful multiple times every week and don't get the chance to donate. I'm enjoying what you're doing on your own as well. Just wanted to throw a little support your way. Well worth the entertainment you give. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is the early 90s game, Gemini. This is the early 90s game. They released it on Xbox 360. I don't think they did it for PlayStation.
X-Men.
But Xbox 360 in 2010. And I immediately bought it. And it never left my hard drive. Even when I had a hard drive that had 4 gigs on it, this was always on my hard drive. And I've gone through many different hard drives, and I've always made sure to transfer it from one hard drive to the next, to the next, to the next. And so I've never lost control of it. I've never lost access to it. Because on my hard drive right now, maybe I'll show this to you guys later, I have the demo version of Turtles in Time and the 1989 Turtles arcade game. I shouldn't have the demo version. I should have the full version. But because I, at one point, deleted those games to make room for other games, and since the licenses ran out, I can't go into the Xbox Marketplace and re-download the full games, so they're just gone. For me, at least. Which is why I'm so excited about the Cowabunga collection coming out on Tuesday. Dragon Racer, hello.
X-Men.
No, you don't have to play on easy in this one. Gemini Season. Don't play on easy. I did not. I mean, I'm assuming obviously you're not talking about the amazing X-Men show. So yeah, yeah, I did not see the one made up based of this game. No, I never saw that. Hello, Mark. Hello, Paul. Dorian, you're not late. Just wanted to make sure everybody can trickle in so we can get started. Yeah, this is yeah.
X-Men.
I'm very excited to get back. I haven't played this in a long time. There's your cast of, there's a rogues gallery, and here's the people. Now, I set up a poll earlier in the day asking who should I play as. Who should I play as in this show? And look like, here we go. Here's the options. Storm got 8%. Cyclops got 16%. Colossus got 12%, which is really disappointing because he's my favorite. He's not the best, but he's my favorite. Wolverine got 30%, and Nightcrawler got 34%. Gemini Season says, Gambit sadly is not in this game. These are the only 6. The 6 you see on screen are the only possibles. Colossus is my favorite, just because I was always drawn to the big guys when I was a kid. Incredible Hulk, The Thing, Colossus. If there was a dude who was twice the size of everybody else, I was like, I like that guy. You know, it's just, you know, you have your own little, everybody gets into different things. Let's get into it, because this actually is, if you play through this thing, there's an achievement on here which I have not yet met. Complete the game in 25 minutes. The whole game. I don't usually do this. Get anywhere close to that. Usually it's around 45 minutes. But no, on Sega Genesis it's a different game. Totally different game. But yeah, I mean, if for those of you who were alive or have memories of a certain time period in the early to mid to late 90s and ever set foot in an arcade, you will remember this once I start playing it. Oh, I gotta turn my controller back on. Here we go. And here we go. Now, at one point you could do an online game with people from all over the world, you know, but you can't do it anymore. The servers are shut down. So, all you gotta do is do this. A local game. They have the Japanese version, but I like the USA version. Difficulty normal. We'll just do normal. And you can actually change what stage you want to start the game at, but we'll just start at the beginning. Yeah, Colossus has this amazing special. I'm probably going to play through a little bit of it as Colossus after I do Nightcrawler. This is the game I played in the arcade. Yeah, this is the game you played in the arcades. Dazzler just... I don't understand what the point of was including Dazzler over, let's say, Rogue or Jean Grey. I'm not saying, like, get rid of another girl. Girls suck. You could include a different girl. A Dazzler, I don't understand why Dazzler was in the game. There she is. There's Dazzler. Cyclops. Colossus. Wolverine. Storm. Nightcrawler. Yeah, Dan, that's the dream. Man, that's the dream. We have a really nice, like, big but unfurnished basement in this new house we bought. And I have this dream of being able to own this one and the Turtles game. And I'm not really sure what else, but like just to have the cabinet down there, be able to go down in the basement and play this on the actual arcade cabinet. A dream of mine growing up. Why not realize it if it's possible? That's what I say. All right.
In the 21st century, evil mutants led by Magneto aim to destroy the world. Humans could do nothing.
In the 21st century? Why, that's right now!
The only hope is X-Men.
Let's do it.
Go and save the city.
Go and save the city. These guys with the big bazookas are difficult because they'll hit you. I love it. It just feels so good. Like, at the time this came out, this was nothing like what we could get at home. It was like you were stepping into the future playing this kind of thing when you go to the arcade. It was so much better than whatever you get at home. Once like get at home consoles, like there's a special. Once home consoles caught up, yeah, Nightcrawler's intro in X2 was great. I also just love the animation when some of these guys explode. Like, that guy lost a boot. Oh, I lost a life. Little out of practice. Little out of practice. It's not the same thing as playing through the new Turtles game. It's really not. See, look at that. The double explosion in their arms. They fly off and the head rolls away and explodes. This thing was so far ahead of its time. I remember the first time I saw this. I was like, what is that? And I had to go and watch, and I couldn't even get in because like all these like I guess I was like 12, and all these older boys were playing it and would not let anybody else get in to have a shot at it. Not even his Dazzler. This is great. Yeah, Contra's a good shout, man. Yeah, Contra's the same kind of thing we might have had, but it's definitely not the same deal. I keep getting hit by these dudes with their bazookas. Oh, I got blown out of the sky. Good. That was. You could do still there. Bye to you and your boots. I'm very under the weather, gang. Very under the weather. I'm not doing well. But I'm a man of my word. And I said I would stream tonight, and I'm going to do that. Got to get the watch hours up anyway, but I didn't want to disappoint anybody. Yeah, that's right. You can jump on them once they're down to kill them. I forgot about that. Thank you. Yeah, or you can kick them while they're down if you're somebody else, but like you could jump on them when you're a Nightcrawler. Thank you, Yellow Boy. Thank you, man. Good looking out. I completely forgot about it. Yes. No, there's no pew pew pew, Emily. Nobody shoots anything in these games. Well, the bad guys do, I guess. Hit by a bazooka. Oh, that's not good, man. All of you can stop it. The thing about using the special moves in this game is that it takes away your health. And that's never good. Oh, I lost another life. Do I have the vid? What's that? What's the vid? Oh, you know it. Altered Beast was fun, man. Altered Beast was fun. Here we go.
Pyro will turn you to toast.
Pyro will turn you to toast. Pyro was totally just the weakest by far. So easy to get through Pyro. Professor X is a bad father. Good, good. Yeah, it's good. You're a bad father, Charles. No, I do not have the vid. No, I do not have the vid. I have a cold. I have the kindergartner flu. I got that from my kid. It was she was in school for 2 days, brought home sickness. She's feeling much better now, but me and my wife are down for the count. My wife gave me, some Mucinex thing in the morning. I felt really good for a while, and I was like, how long is that supposed to last? She said 12 hours. I was like, wow, man, I am out of it. Then we looked on the box, and I know it's a 4-hour thing. We should have been taking it every 4 hours. But I got the nighty-night version. So after we do this for a couple of, for an hour or so, maybe I'll take one of these and see how loopy I get. And then I'll stop streaming and go to sleep. Pyro, continue to toast. All right, excuse me. I'm going to mute my mic here for 1 second because nobody wants to hear this. And we're back. All right. All right. Let's see how far we get with Nightcrawler. We only have 1 life left. X-Men. Just listen to that. Such a great soundtrack. Much like with Turtles, I don't do well with the little automated robot things that shoot lasers at me. I don't do well with those guys. Those guys make me upset. Yeah, no, the liquid can work better. I'm a baby. I don't like taking things I don't like the taste of. I'm a big baby. If I could take it in a tablet, whatever, I'll always choose that to do that over the liquid. When video game soundtracks were men. Now, what would the need be for propane flames coming out of the ground? What is the need for that? I'd like to know. Yeah, I haven't had a problem swallowing pills since I was a little boy. I got over that pretty quick. Alright, we're going down. Ooh, new blue and orange ones. The purple and pink ones, I'm used to those guys. Oh. Right, last life. There's Nightcrawler. Grilled cheese on the go? Yes, Paul. Hold on. Propane fire rotating intervals route rates. It's true. Not Bogan, you're right. All mutants are susceptible to such things. Honestly, there's nothing more refreshing. I don't know why, but this is not a paid advertisement. But Lipton Diet Mixed Berry Green Tea, one of my favorite beverages. It's a wonderful thing. So tasty, so refreshing. Sharks with laser beams on their heads were too expensive. I feel like Magneto could have like robbed a bank or something if he was hard up for cash. X-Men. X-Men. These guys aren't even like they're just. That was it, man. That sounded me. All right, continue.
Nightcrawler.
And I'm Nightcrawler again. I don't know. I don't think I can actually switch my my character up. Looks like I'm Nightcrawler for the duration here. Oh, it's fine, Emily. I'm not going to ban you for hating tea. It's fine. It's just my. It's. I don't love. Honestly, I can't drink anything hot. I don't like hot tea at all. I like iced tea. I like green tea. Sometimes I don't want to, you know, I need something more than water, like a little taste, a little something to. Oh, hey, you can shoot your fist. Please don't fist me, sir. I'm really not paying attention. There's no way I'm breaking the 25-minute mark now. What's knockoff dialects? I don't know what that is. Daleks. I think Daleks is what you're trying to do. Guys shooting rockets out their mouths. Colossus is the man. I love Colossus, Gemini. He was just the dude I always played as. He was so much fun. Anytime I could find an open cabinet of this in the arcade, I immediately went to Colossus to play Colossus. Got all you guys down. All right, done. Because you have infinite. Oh my goodness. Not fair. Because you have infinite continues, it doesn't really matter if you use your special move and it costs health because you could just continue again. Here we go.
Nothing moves the blob.
Nothing moves the blob. You get the Council of Alex's stream. That was crazy last night. So what happened last night was, to let you a little behind the scenes, I thought I saw on my phone, because I was just walking around doing stuff, and sometimes I just put the post show on my phone as I'm walking around. Stop it. No, stop it. Can't change character. Too bad. Maybe I could do that in Japan, in the Japan mode. I don't know. Interesting.
Nightcrawler.
Anyway, so I saw that Kate had lost her internet. and I was like, I don't want imposter Alex having to fend for himself. That wouldn't be good. So I was like, I'll run upstairs and turn on my computer and see if I can help out the guy until Kate gets back. And when I joined the stream, I noticed that Sean was sitting there. I noticed Sean was sitting there, and I was like, oh, I might
X-Men.
not
We have been taken
want
by
to do this
Magneto.
anymore. And I tried to
However,
back
we have time
out,
to
but then
locate their
he
base on
brought
Island
me
M.
back in.
Destroy it.
Sean did. I was like, oh, I guess I'm doing this now. Rocket mouth. Hey, I'm a rocket mouth. Okay, so now we've traveled to a far-off distant island where there are more sentinels and also crocodile men. And nobody ever explained this to me when I was a child. Even as a child, I was like, I don't feel like we should be ignoring the crocodile men. There are too many crocodile men. Their entire thing is like jump tail whips. That's all their entire offense, and it really hurts. Hey, Parker Curry, hello. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging out with us. It's fun. It's fun. They turned like monkey calls into like a really cool techno beat. Yeah, I'm sure there are going to be some really boring nights of wrestling. In that case, I think you should get as many fightful personalities as possible. Yeah, especially you don't have to worry about Kate's internet being all crapola. Maybe we could make it happen on purpose. I do love Nightcrawler special, man. It's the best. I gotta pause this and read Tim Beatty's chat. What would you want your superpower to be? I would want to be able to once a day manifest a simple charcuterie board, meats, cheeses, and fruits. Because no one would ask me to fight crime then. It's true. If that was your superpower, I don't think you'd be high on the list of people to call in an emergency, I think. Good decision. If that's what you want to do, is to stay out of danger, I think that'll achieve it for you. Oh my god. Not these friggin' walking poison flowers. Good lord. Oh. I really wish I could change my character. I wouldn't change the character. Oh well. Guess we're gonna play the whole thing as Nightcrawler now. Uh-oh. Why are the bees shooting lasers at me? Laser bees! Not laser beams, laser bees! Laser bees. Laser bees. Laser bees. It's not fair, man. I was not... I finally got rid of the laser bees. Quick peppercorn to the charcuterie cave. Peppercorn's great. That's a great name. Man. I don't understand why the... No. The Cyclops has a great question. Why didn't they give the Gator Men pants? Why are they wearing dancing leotards? And I don't know. That's a really good question. I feel like something should be brought up at the next meeting. Alright, everybody. Take seats. Take seats. All of you take seats. Oh, that's it for that. And right, all of you in one fell swoop. Good? Nope. They do. Listen, if you spend that much time in the gym as an alligator man, you might not be able to change characters in single player. I think you're right. I have been moving the control stick when this game over, but it's not working for me right now. Magneto's here.
Welcome to die.
Uh-oh. Welcome to die. Now, I don't even know what you even call these guys. Sandmen? Wendigo. 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 One of the first comics that I owned as a little kid, bought it at the grocery store. It was an issue of Wolverine where he fought Wendigo. He was hunting Wendigo through the forest and found him and had this amazing, like, 7-page fight with Wendigo. One of my favorite things. I'm not able to move. Yeah, and I'm hitting all the controls. Nothing's moving. It looks like I am now... I'm Nightcrawler forever. Oh, Wendigo! Very good. Very good, Ace. Very good. Lizard men in tights.
Go rescue Kitty from the cave.
Rescue Kitty from the cave. Kitty Pryde, I'm assuming. Why do they screech? Ah! I feel bad now that I'm punching the hell out of these little weird sandmen. Why are these gators like all gray? Are they albino gator men? Oh, this is good stuff. Now we got red sentinels, and I don't remember what they do. It does sound like a high-pitched meow. Some of these enemies are really like, I don't know why they have little mustaches, and their eyes are blue. Why are they just shuffling around like old men? You know, like, this is how I walk. I got to get me down to the cafeteria before. Sorry. No, do it on a tank. Do it on a tank. Another dudes. More dudes. Ah, I got ran over. He ran over your friends, man. Robot bats! Not, I had to have laser bees, now I got robot bats. This guy's got some kind of sonar beam. What are you doing? You know what? I'm so done with you. Oh, I got ran over. I'm just using this stupid... There you go. Goodbye. Goodbye, laser. Goodbye, robot bat. Little weird Iron Man knockoff. Somebody said that in the chat. It's so true. Alright. We can all go explode. But Travis, we're in level 4? Level 4 out of 6, I think. The game is, I don't know, you play through it in like 45 minutes if you're really at a moderate pace. So I've been kind of like, you know, taking my time, chatting with the chat. Really was hoping I could switch to somebody else. I think there's a way of doing it if you play the Japan version, you can switch to somebody else. Oh, we gotta do it again.
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler again, I guess it is. Oh, wait, no, whoa, whoa, whoa. The albino gators breathe fire. Hold up. Hold up. I feel like somebody should have alerted me. Nightcrawler. I am Nightcrawler in this scenario. Professor X needs to do his homework. By the way, when you go into the cave to rescue Kitty, there are going to be some gator men. And then I would say, that's fine. I saw gator men in the forest. We're good. And Professor X should have said, no, 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 no. These are albino gator men. And as such, they can breathe fire. I feel like we didn't do a very good, as a group, the X-Men, basically just me, Nightcrawler, and Charles, didn't do a great job of, like, being briefed for what we're headed into. Sentinels, fine. Big dudes with, like, bazookas, no problem. When you get into, like, fire-breathing Gator Man territory, then I feel like I needed to have been notified beforehand. Just saying, Charles. Professor X. Where'd you get your doctorate, out of a cereal box? Anyway. Dragons would probably be a better way of... They're not gator men, but they're dragon men. But... those things are so creepy. I got blown out of the air. I'm not going to give you a chance to breathe fire on me, albino gator man dragon thing. Stop. Stop it. Now, these guys definitely, like, we see more of those dudes, we're able to pause it and check out their quads. These guys work out. Look at them. Look at these dudes. They work out, man. So basically, we're just bringing out a firing squad to deal with me. Oh. Stop. All right, we're good. Nexium Man. Yes, little purple pill. Right? Is that the purple pill? Nexium? I admit I'm not up on my heartburn. I love these guys, like, levitate downward as though there are rocks in the sky. Who the hell are you? Do I know who this is? Who is this guy? Yeah, no, I don't want to run the risk, Andy. Andy's trying to be helpful. That maybe if I let the timer run out, I can select a new character. But I don't know if it makes like, you say to the character from where you are, or back at the beginning of the level, or back at the beginning of all the levels. I'm not willing to try it out. I also don't know who this dude is. Who's low budget Krang with his emerald belly? Who is this guy? Nimrod? Yeah, that's who this is. Nimrod. Thank you, Paul.
You must rescue the professor.
You must rescue the professor. Wait, the professor got kidnapped? Oh, it's on. But the whole thing is that everybody else, like, says who they are. Pyro will turn you to toast. Nothing moves the blob. Wendigo. But that dude didn't say who he was. So you're right, it probably was Nimrod, but he doesn't say who he is. Okay, okay. Enough of the fire, enough of the fire, enough of the... Enough of the fire. See, I'm not willing to wait until the thing counts down, because if I don't want to have to start over, I'd like to beat the game. So. All right.
Nightcrawler.
What happened? All right. Oh, this is cool. You can knock him off the... I'm going to knock you right off the cliff. Oh, I got knocked off the cliff! I got knocked off the cliff. That's very funny. How did Kitty get kidnapped? She can phase right through stuff. That's a bad person to get kidnapped. Have Jubilee get kidnapped or anything or something. Okay, so these guys squirt water out of their mouths? What is... Stop squirting water out of... Are you spitting on me? That... Didn't anybody teach you that's very rude?
The White Queen welcomes you to die.
Welcomes you to die. This was translated from Japanese, and I didn't bother to correct it. Welcomes you to die. Ha ha. Ha ha. Easy enough. What? 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 I spoke too soon! What are you doing? What are all of you? What are all of you? That was crazy. Ah, more of you! This was crazy. Yeah, I should go back to level C7 if I get the number timer on out. It's true. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and try the Japanese version. And play as Colossus. And see if I can switch over to Wolverine when I die. Man, this brings back so many memories. Not just from, like, when I was playing this 12 years ago, but when I played this when I was a kid. I somehow did not remember that the White Queen is only a mini-boss, but... All your base all belong to us!
Nightcrawler.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Giant Sentinel. Giant Sentinel. Centaur men with these men are half man, half mini tanks. They're half man, half Power Wheels. Sunset Riders is great. I love Sunset Riders. That's a good fucking video game, man.
Juggernaut will flatten you.
Juggernaut will flatten you. He's got a bigger bazooka. He flattened me. There were Ravagers in the Logan movie? Were they half Segway? 'Cause I don't remember them being half Segway.
Nightcrawler. X-Men, nice job. Magneto is over there. Follow me.
You're not Professor X. You're Mystique.
Ah, you fell into our trap.
I'm jumping. I'm jumping. Wow, this is not easy. I'm not doing really well right now. Yeah, Paul, thank you very much. Yeah, drop a like on the video if you're watching. If you found this and you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. I fell off! Now I have white sentinels? Like white and blue. No, no, no. No, no, I'm not allowing that. No, no, to your flame-throwing ways.
Nightcrawler.
Yeah, when I was originally playing this on the arcade, I think I probably got this far like once, and I must have spent like a whole roll of quarters to do it. Pyros! Lots of pyros! Why are there so many pyros? They're pink pyros! If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a pink pyro. So, was the guy who was hunting, the hunter guy, whatever the hell was his name, the guy with the robot arm, that was a Ravager? And instead of making them like the entire bottom half of their body was a tank, they just made it so his arm was robotic? Because that makes sense. Honestly. That would make more sense. Much more practical. Hello. Hello, Allie. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to my X-Men TED Talk. Come on. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop. That makes more sense. Thank you, Cyclops, for making that much more clear. I appreciate it. Pasta salad at 11 p.m. Yeah, that's a no-go for me. That would pasta salad is not a yes go for me at the best of times. At 11 p.m., it's a definite no-go. That guy just hit me with the butt of his gun? Stop it. Oh, jeez. Hey, hello? Hello, Khonshu. I'm spanning this stupid button because I don't care right now. I never developed a taste for pasta salad or potato salad. I just never liked them. I mean, there's a lot of things I didn't like when I was a kid that I started to like later in life. But, yeah, no, that was definitely not one that did it for me. Ever. And that's fine. Well, if your mom made it, then it's obviously made the way that you like it, and that's important.
X-Men! X-Men! Magneto is planning to attack Earth from his asteroid base. You must foil his plan before it's too late. Go after the giant sentinel.
We gotta go after the giant sentinel to foil his plan at the asteroid base. Now I got gold sentinels. Cash for gold sentinels. Yeah, there's something about it, man. I've tried very hard to recreate some of my mom's recipes that she because I cook for my family. I'm the chef in the house, so I've been trying to like recreate some old recipes that I loved from when I was a kid. My mom made. My mom hated cooking. I did not know this. She cooked for us every night, but she hated cooking. She does not like cooking now. She's very happy she doesn't have to do it. So whenever I will ask her, like, how did you make this one dish? I don't know. I have no idea. Which is a shame because she was a really good cook. I've been able to recreate a few of the episodes through like just by like trial and error. I've been able to recreate certain recipes. My mom made a hash, like diced potatoes and ham. Anytime we would have like Easter ham or something, leftovers would always become hash. Oh, just so good. So good. Hello, Jill. Your daughter's great, by the way, both of them. Honestly, I don't know how the Sour Graps would survive without the Sea Squirrels. So thank you, Jill. You've raised some really good ones.
Nightcrawler.
Is your mom a big fan of the X-Men, Allie Cease? She was into Storm, Jean Grey, into Rogue. Thank you so much. I agree. I did raise some good ones. Oh, here's the Blob. I got to fight him again. And Wendigo. Didn't I kill you guys earlier? I remember how cheap this was. Like, you finally get all the way here, you've used almost all of your quarters, and they just start bringing back all the old bosses you already beat. What a joke. What a joke. Got them both. Oop. Not that guy, though. Master Mold? Yeah, that's good. Giant Sentinel, yeah. Okay, let's see. Where are we going here? Where are we going, kids? Where are we going? Move on. Move! I just don't know why I never noticed that. Instead of saying go, or this way, or continue, it says move on. Like it's tired of your shit. Okay, move on. Can we just move on, please? Oh, excuse me. That's disgusting. White Queen and Nimrod. Sure, soon we're gonna have to fight Juggernaut again. Beat the White Queen pretty easily. But Nimrod's too tough.
Nightcrawler.
Explode you, Nimrod. He's got a really big gun. He's definitely overcompensating for something. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. I know, Andy, I'm sure it has. I just had never actually registered to me that it's saying move on. Move on. Move on. All right? Can we just move on? Jill is an angel. Oh, that's so nice.
You are
I don't think Juggernauts need a berserker. Beat Magneto, get done with this thing, move on with our lives. Literally move on with our lives. You're a bad father's brother. Sean, you need to introduce her to Kate. If she's the only one that she knows is Sean, she's got to be introduced to Kate. He's got a really weird looking kick. He kind of just lifts his leg up. That is the worst super kick I've ever seen, man. I know we say everybody throws a super kick, but not Magneto. His is terrible. Oh, that's Mystique. Again. Do I have to fight Magneto again?
Alas,
Jeez.
that was Mystique, not Magneto. Magneto is in another place. Go, X-Men!
I'm sorry, I have to pause it. I'm so friggin' passive aggressive. So you're telling me, Chuck, Charles, Professor, that I just spent, you know, in video game terms, several minutes fighting Magneto. And when I did, when I finally finished it, it obviously turned from Magneto into Mystique. Obviously. And then, master of the obvious, Professor X comes out and says, "That was Mystique, not Magneto. Magneto is in another place." Yeah. I feel like we got that. I feel like we got that. It's so weird. Ali says this is a weird deal. When I was doing a lot of gaming on my Xbox 360, I had a fake gaming name. It was like it was the fake name. My best friend at the time, he had a fake name too. His fake name was Hawk Kincaid, and my fake name was Thane Harlow. And so whenever we would do gaming stuff, that was who we would be. Whenever we had to write our names on something, you got to sign in. We'd always sign in as our fake names, even though it really didn't, because it didn't matter who was actually signing in, just that somebody did sign in. So yes, my gaming tag is Thane Harlow, and has been for 15 plus years. So there you go. That's the origin story of Thane Harlow. Oh, this is the other place.
Magneto, master of magnet.
I am Magneto, master of magnet. Shield. That's enough of that.
You are dead.
You are dead.
I kill you, X-Chicken.
I kill you, X-Chicken.
Dead. Die. Shield.
These terrible little super kicks. I'm just not gonna let you hit me. Shield.
Now you are helpless against my power, X-Men.
Yeah, they're better now. They're better now, but all right. All I have that can combat him is my special move. Kill you. Dead.
X-Chicken, you are dead.
X-Chicken, you are dead. All right, just spam to the special move. I don't care. If I feel like I've been playing this long enough that I'm allowed now. Magneto is defeated. X-Men succeed to rescue Professor and return to Earth with the victory. But still, the battle against... Oh. Note, the game is not over yet. It says. The game is not over yet, it says. I mean, it looks like the game is over. It looks like the game is over. I'm just saying. So, it looks like the game is over. Why does it say note the game is not over yet? Young man, played by H. Oyama. Wait, is the game over yet? Because you said the game wasn't over yet. But, no, no, no! No, the game is definitely over! I don't want to do this again! What is happening? Why do I already defeated the army? Everyone else is... Magneto is dead! Why do I have to fight them again? I don't want to fight them again! I don't want to fight them again! The game is not over. Means you just start from the beginning again. That's it. Okay, but now this time, when I die, I'm gonna let the thing run out and see if I can pick somebody else. I can't believe they were like, the game's not over yet, and they just set you back to the beginning. Did I go into a time warp? Is this an alternate 1992? Is that what we're doing here? Where's Cable? Jumping on his feet. That seems rough. Okay. Now, I'm not gonna continue. I'm gonna let the thing run out. All right. Now it's gonna run out, and I'm gonna pick a different character. Nope. It goes all the way back to the beginning. So there you go. That was answered our question. If I had in like the second to last level just let the things run out, I would not have been able to do it again. Local game. Cabinet 4 players, Japan. Difficulty normal. Start in the jungle because the jungle's fun. And I'm going to be Colossus.
In the 21st century,
Here we go.
evil mutants led by Magneto aim to
Oh, good. We have the Japanese translation on the bottom. So it really is the Japanese version. Oh, it's in 4:3 too, because it's not. It's not in It's in 4:3 because it's not in widescreen. Wow. I do love Colossus, man. Hey, Antonio, how's it going? I love Colossus. I love him so much. Look. Oh, what a great special move. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'll never get tired of it. Look at how he confidently strides with purpose. Love him. This is great. I love how fast he throws that jab. Look at the jab. You're powerless against that jab. Look how fast that jab is. Look how fast that jab is. Done. You can't beat him. Oh well, I guess you can. I guess you can beat him. I'm gonna see if I can. Wait, hold on. Can't change character still. What is the deal with changing character? Maybe you can only do that if you're in like 2 players, multiple players, multiple players. I don't know. Antonio, I love the Colossus in the Deadpool movies. He's so great in those. Yeah, like, honestly, the biggest reason I want Deadpool to cross over into the MCU is if he brings that version of Colossus with him. It's so great. So great. That fight scene with Juggernaut in X-Men 2, or Deadpool 2, it was so good. Love it. That's a good question, Harry Izawa. What if I open this menu when my character dies? I don't know. We're going to find out. The third Deadpool movie should be pretty great. See, now that's why you need a Colossus. Because he gets rid of the laser bee like that. Ooh, 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 ooh. I love he just grabs dudes by the head and pitches them across. Like that's a kind of yeet that even Keith Lee couldn't do. Ha ooh ha ooh ha ha ooh ha ha ha. Listen to that music. I love this game, man. I love this game. I love that he's got so many different like grapples. Like there's one point where like he breaks a guy's neck. Others where he just grabs him and gives him a noogie until they submit. And then that one where he just tosses somebody across the street by their head. Love that one. That one right there. Yeah, Hugh Jackman would be nice in the next Deadpool. He's really great. Welcome to die. Just punching big sand monsters in the face.
Wendigo!
Wendigo! Wendigo! Yeah, Yukio's pretty great in the second Deadpool film. Uh-oh. Select. That's a good idea. I didn't think about that. Yeah, there's a select button. I will use that. Okay, here we go. Select. No, select's not working. Pause. Can't change character. You cannot change the character at all.
Colossus. When?
That's not fun. Why can't I change my character? The menu doesn't work. You can't change your character. I mean, part of the fun of playing these kind of games is that you get to play it with different characters.
Go and rescue Kitty from the cave.
So, I'm starting over. Hold on. We played through as Colossus a little bit. There's no way there's no way I could find an online game still. Not a chance in heaven. Yeah, no, O'Toole O is not responding. There will be no matchmaking. There'll be no online matchmaking at this point. Yeah, no. Session is no longer available. I get you. Yes. I want to... Yes, thank you. I want to exit the game. Local game. Cabinet. 6 players. I just don't even know, man. I'll start in the city. I'm gonna be Wolverine. I'll play through one level each of all the other characters, and then we'll do something else.
Magneto aimed to destroy the world.
That's all.
Humans could
We'll
do
do.
nothing against the power of the evil.
Sound good?
The only hope is X-Men.
Just so everybody can see what they're missing.
Save the city.
Because you cannot procure this game anymore. It'd be really cool if they released like a remastered version of it. Like somebody should absolutely get the license to this so they could redo it the way they did Shredder's Revenge. Because if you made like an X-Men version of like Shredder's Revenge, everyone would play the hell out of that. Everyone would play the hell out of that. No, I tried all the trigger buttons too, Andy. I tried all the trigger buttons. It doesn't work. I don't understand. Change character. Can't do it. I think it must be for when you're playing with multiple people. Or maybe it's something when you're doing online? I honestly don't know. Yeah, that's Wolverine's special power. It just hits anything directly in front of it. Oh, well, hey. Not nice. Like, Wolverine has, like, one of the worst jumps. Like, he doesn't jump very high. It must be how heavy he is because of all the adamantium. But he can't jump very high. He's got no hops. Wolverine's got no hops. He's also like 5'3", I think, canonically.
Pyro will turn you to toast.
Pyro's going to wind up a shish kebab. Oh. Oops. No, that's for you. Come on! Like, Wolverine is oddly not the best guy to play as in this game, because he's very slow. He doesn't jump very well. He's got a really bad finish, like a special move. It's tough. Yeah, that fastball special, man. Fastball special. It's one of my favorite things. The canonical move of like, okay, hey, you giant tin can, pick me up and throw me. Hey, bub. So we'll just play through until we die as Wolverine, and then we'll go back to the beginning as somebody else. I guess the next will be Cyclops, and then we'll do the ladies. We'll do Storm and Dazzler last. And then I got a couple other side-scrolling beat-em-ups to try on. Who wants to watch me play some Final Fight? Huh? Anybody remember Final Fight? That was some good stuff. Hagar only. Ooh. And that's it for Mr. Logan. Why can't I change my character? All right. Do you don't know Final Fight? Travis Griffin, Final Fight. Among all of the Capcom side-scrolling beat-em-ups, like Streets of Rage was really good too, but like Final Fight was the shit. So good. Final Fight's among all the like let's go and save this damsel in distress from a vicious gang of street thugs, of which there were lots and lots and lots. Okay, well, thank you. Help and options. Thank you, Andy. Let's ask. Help and options. How to play. Controls. Settings. Smoothing on. Wallpaper on. Timer. Hide. HUD. Outside screen. Screen size. It's fine. Screen size is fine. So that's not good. Controls. It tells me what the controls are. Yep. Attack is both B and X. Jump is A. Activate mutant power Y. Nothing else. Marvel Ultimate Alliance. You mean this game, Antonio? Marvel Ultimate Alliance? I have the gold version. I scoured every GameStop in Milwaukee to find a copy of the gold edition of Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Do you know why I want the gold edition? The gold edition has 8 DLC characters on the disc. Those DLC characters were no longer able to be downloaded by like 2009. But they're still on the disc. And those DLC characters include Magneto and the Incredible Hulk and Hawkeye and like 6 other ones. Man, Marvel Ultimate Alliance is really great, but it definitely shows its age. It has an amazing roster of... Well, maybe we'll do it some other time. Not tonight. But maybe we'll do it some other time, and maybe I'll play through some of it. But the roster of characters is really amazing. So yeah, I made sure I found the gold edition because it has all these extra characters that you can't play with otherwise. Let's play Cyclops for a bit, and then Storm, and then Dazzler, and then we'll figure out what to do. Because I'm not really that... I've still got a half hour to kill. Yeah. It's an old game. Multiple Ultimate Alliance, the first one was 2006. Dragon Racer, yeah. I couldn't get into like some of the Street Fighter things I could do. I never when it was on when it was like in the arcade. I could never figure out how to get it to work. I was really bad at like the joystick combinations. I always feel like eventually I'll start playing and I'll get good at it. But of course I won't. Go and save the city. Here's Cyclops. He's got a little bit of a little kickboxing action here. Low kicks. Gotta kick the gotta kick the Sentinels in the knee, because you know you might want to work on their ligaments. So I'll tell you, Dragon Racer, the Street Fighter combo that I could never get, not combo, the joystick movement, I could never understand, like for example, like the Ryu and Ken, the Shoryuken, the big uppercut, because if you look at here, they want you to go right on the D-pad, then down, and then down and right. So even like on the joystick or on the D-pad, and I couldn't figure out how do you go right, then down, then left in one swift motion. I could never train my thumb to do that. So that was what screwed me up. Also, I always wanted to like learn all the fatalities for Mortal Kombat. I never did. So his mutant power is literally just using his I-beams. I like Tekken too. I was an Eddie Gordo man. I loved Eddie Gordo because I thought capoeira was the coolest fucking thing ever. If you were a certain age at a certain time in the 90s, you believed capoeira was the only martial art. Yeah, it's kind of funny, like how your interests as a kid don't necessarily translate to what you like later, or they do, and it's kind of a weird thing to like, you know, because I always said to myself, when I become an adult, I play all my video games, and I'm gonna be really into Marvel and yeah, I finally get a chance to do some of that now. But I wasn't into wrestling until college. So I never got into it until college. So. Kofi has some capoeira training. Yeah, you can tell that in his movements. He's got a little bit of that in like. I feel like the SOS is a standard throw in capoeira. It feels like it might be, and that the Trouble in Paradise is very capoeira-y. Okay now. All's well and good, but come on, 69 Mega. You're gone. No more sex bots. No horny bots here. Get out of here, horny bots. Only the Strong. It's a really, really terrible, really, really great martial arts film. Only the Strong. That's hilarious. It is. That's capoeira, man. Capoeira. Brazilian dance fighting. You know, actually, we might dip into only the Strong. We have a lot left to do. Like, we have committed because This is what Jimmy Van wants. We've committed to doing 52 episodes of Get the Flick Out of Here. So one of them is probably going to be on Only the Strong. Alright, who's got me? That's it. Okay. So we'll go back to the beginning. We'll play as Storm and see how far we get. Listen to that music. Good stuff. I do love the soundtrack to this old game. Storm.
In the 21st century, evil mutants led by Magneto
In the 21st century.
Humans could do nothing against the power of the evil mutant. The only hope is X-Men.
What's Basket Case, Cyclops? Which one's Basket Case? I remember the title, but I don't know what that's about. Which is Basket Case? I like how Storm has a magic wand that she uses. And her mutant power is she just summons a tornado to blow away all of her enemies. It's so great. This game is so great. Storm is low key my third favorite character in the game. It goes Colossus, Nightcrawler, Storm, Wolverine, Cyclops, Dazzler. But Dazzler's so far down that it's really hard to it's really hard to even rank her. She's punching on me. Alright. We're doing alright. Okay. Hour and a half of the stream. So, like I said, Cowabunga Collection comes out on Tuesday. We're definitely going to do that. And I'm not really sure what comes next. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna wind up playing. I'm very excited that I can just hook up my Xbox 360 and play some old games. Because I have a lot of old games that might be a lot of fun to play. I thought about doing a series called In Case You Missed It, ICYMI, where I would play older games that maybe some of the younger people in the audience might not even know existed, or might have been around before they ever started playing games. I got a lot of old games for my Xbox 360, and well, the problem is I got a lot of old games for my PS3, and I hear you can't stream very easily from a PS3, which is too bad. Anybody ever play the Jason Bourne video game for the Xbox 360? I just picked that up on eBay. That was a great game. Dragon Racer, when you say RPGs, I guess what I'm into more is an action RPG, open world RPG. I haven't really played a lot of true RPGs. X-Chicken. Hello, Knights. Hi, Pyro. I have thought about like playing through like a longer game, just doing a full playthrough using my own style, like what I would do. I would probably pick something that I because I've talked about maybe doing The Last of Us, because I've never played a second of The Last of Us, and when it comes out, I guess this week actually, for the PS5, maybe picking that up and doing a playthrough of it, like completely blind, like having no idea what's coming, and see how that might work. But I wouldn't be able to like interact with the chat like this in a game like that, because I would get too focused. You know, I'd be like, so. Jade Cargill. That's true. The Storm and Jade Cargill, if they do another X-Men movie, Jade is right there. I don't know. I should probably not. She's not a good enough actor to play Aurora Monroe, but yeah, it is a fun little thing there. Antonio, I started watching wrestling in 97, 98. It was my freshman year of college, and I moved to the dorms after my first semester because I didn't like commuting from where my parents lived. So I was like, nah, screw this. I'll move on campus. And because it was the height of the wrestling wars, the Monday Night Wars, the guys on my floor, one guy would have a TV tuned into Raw, and the guy across the hall had a TV tuned to Nitro. And then they get a bunch of pizzas delivered from the local on-campus pizza place. And people would just like walk back and forth. Hey, guys, over here, NWO's on. And people would walk over from Raw to watch whatever the NWO was doing. And then, oh, hey guys, Austin's out. Austin's here. People would walk over they'd always have one guy stay in the room so he could make sure to like, hey, no, you got to come over here and let me see this. It was honestly, it wasn't even a specific wrestler or anything like that. It was the experience of hanging out with like a dozen guys, literally running across the dorm hall with a piece of pizza in our hand, like, what's going on? That was so much fun, and I kind of got involved in it that way. And then I was like, no, actually, I like wrestling. I like hanging out with these guys a little bit, but I like wrestling. So I started just like to watch it more and more on my own time, and I, got really into it. Then when I had to go to grad school, I couldn't watch it as much, and so I got back into it later. I don't think I've missed an episode of Raw or SmackDown since 2014. But yeah, I had my ups and downs between 98 and 2014, but I haven't missed one since. It was the Daniel Bryan thing got me hooked. And yeah, I wanted it to be good. This is not good. This is better. NXT, honestly, I think if I hadn't found NXT when I did in 2015, I might have just stopped watching wrestling again as well. It's just a weird deal. Everyone kind of finds it in their own way, right? Does anybody know, have they ever confirmed the AEW wrestling game when it comes out? Because I'm buying that. I'm pre-ordering that, buying that right away. Like, I gotta play that. the thing that was great was being able to go back and catch up on stuff that I missed, like the first time around, because of the WWE Network. So yeah, that was a fun thing. And then yeah, I got hired by Fightful because I always thought maybe I'd like to try wrestling, writing about wrestling, you know. And submitted to Sean, and I was a day one hire for Fightful. Sean and I are the only guys left from day one of Fightful. The only two guys left. So it's kind of crazy to have been there for that long. It feels good, you know, to have that kind of longevity in a place. Yes, day one, the Migos. The Migos. All right, that's it for Storm. Now let's do Dazzler real quick to show you how terrible Dazzler is. It really does. It looks exactly like if No Mercy came out now. That's what it looks like to me, and I'm so excited about it.
In the 21st century, evil mutants led by Magneto aim to destroy the world. Humans could do nothing against
Andy
the power of the evil.
says he stopped watching WWE in 2020.
X-Men.
That was the low point for me.
Go and save
That's
the
kind of
city.
why Sour Graps became such a success, because a lot of people were like, "Man, I don't want to watch this shit anymore. It's so bad. If only I could find somebody who would tell me about it in a way that makes me laugh while he's so angry about stuff. If only that person existed." Stop it. Haven't you ever heard it's not nice to beat up a woman? Yes, this is Dazzler's super attack. She throws some light at the ground. Just useless. Just useless. I don't know why we. It is, Antonio, by far the most watched post show, and so maybe that's why we got to get the OGs on the one where it's most watched. Well, that's cool, man, Antonio. I'm glad you guys found Fightful and found me. It's so cool to like find where people come from with all this stuff, but it feels really good to just be able to hang out with people, you know, such as it is. But it's a lot of fun. Thank you, Ali Cease. I really appreciate it. We love you too. I know Kate. I know I speak for Kate with that as well. But it's such a cool thing to have people who know the show so well, inside and out. We can have cool inside jokes. Yeah. I'm just wondering if it's like Christmas or Halloween. Because I hope it's later. Because October 23 is when Gotham Knights comes out. And I'm going to be playing that pretty exclusively. So somebody was like, "Do you want to play? You want to play any RPGs?" That's about as RPG as I normally get. Like, you're gonna get XP from doing certain stuff, and then you're gonna use a skill tree to build your character. That's kind of as RPG as I get. But yeah, I think that I'll definitely be playing that. But it'll be hard to like get away from that to play the AEW game. because I only have so many hours I get to play. But if it's like Christmas time, yeah, we'll play a lot of that. Bachelorette instead of Raw. Well, you don't need to watch Raw because you have me telling you all about it, right? She's just like, you can see how she's the worst. She couldn't even make it all the way to Pyro. Andy, I have not played the Horizon games. When the original Horizon came out, my PS4 was broken on the fritz, and so I didn't get a chance to play it. And now that the new one is out, I don't want to play the new one until I play through the old one. So I'm looking forward to playing that. There's hopefully I'll be able to, because there was a drought for a long time of games that came that I didn't really have a interest in playing. So I hope one of those happens for me personally, I guess, because then I can go back and play stuff that I haven't been able to play. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff on Xbox Game Pass and the PS Plus thing that I probably wouldn't buy if it was up to me. But the fact that I get to play them anyway kind of makes it fun and a much easier way to get to it. All right, here we go. Exit. Back to the beginning. Scissors here. Going to cut open my nighty-night tablets. Going to extrude them from their bubble packaging. Going to drink some water to wash down this medicine. And when I start to feel a little loopy, I'll stop the stream and go to bed. Borderlands, I never got into. I'm not really into like first-person shooters at all. Like at all. Yeah, Zero Dawn, that's what I've heard as well. The gameplay is better in Forbidden West. They usually make all those changes between the first one and the second one. You know, the story usually suffers from the first one and the second one. That's usually how that works. All right. Let's see here. My games. So I got the Saints Rows here. Here's one that I actually never played. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. But it just says TMNT Oots. That might be one I have to play through for the channel. So here's just a bunch of random crap sitting there. See here, look at this. The little half controller that you see there denotes that it is only the demo version of the game. Yeah, no, I got Rock Band. I like to play Rock Band occasionally. It's a fun thing for me. But yeah, there's a lot of things I just bought a long time ago. I got to play the Oots. Yeah, Full House Poker was a lot of fun. Our online, just playing with people. Lego Batman is sweet. You're right. Yeah, it is good. Yeah. I think I got this for free. I never would have bought it. I must have got it. Must have been like the Games with Gold thing at one point. But here's Streets of Rage. Thane Harlow predates Jack Harlow by years and years and years. Yeah, I'm gonna play Final Fight. I honestly haven't picked this up in absolute years. Local mode. Yeah, load the save data. No, don't do that. What is this? Streets of Rage. 1991. No, I don't want to play it on that side screen. Do we not do that? All right. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Oh, RB to PC. I've heard about that. Yeah, I've heard about that. Clone Hero. I've heard that as well. I'm gonna go do some Final Fight in a second. First, a little bit playing some Hagar. The Lego games are a lot of fun. I have decided that I'm going to play through them with my daughter, and we'll see when she gets old enough to be able to do that without being all frustrated about stuff. But I'm gonna save those to play with my daughter, I think. So here's this is Magic Sword and Final Fight. And we're gonna do some Final Fight. Metro City. A fact with the newly elected mayor, Silver Street Fighter, Mac Hagar. Mad Gear. So he's 6'6" and 297 pounds. Big dude. Here we go. Yeah, German suplex. This is my shit, man. I played so much of this when I was a kid. So much of this. I had it on Super Nintendo. I played it all the time in the arcade. They had one of these cabinets at the grocery store my mom would go shop at. So I would just go hang out and save up some quarters. Yeah, Final Fight predates Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage was actually kind of a Final Fight knockoff. Almost everything is a Final Fight knockoff. Oh yeah, those big fat dudes. Talking about these dudes with capes. It was so funny how the Japanese pictured American gangs. Just look at this little dude with a cape, and look at the big fat guy with genie shoes. See, now this is supposedly a lead pipe. And I feel like in wrestling, people, when they get hit with kendo sticks, react as though they were being hit by this thing. Which is not what a kendo stick does. But listen, if I can just spam this attack button... Oh, he brings out his little dudes, his little ninja guy, this guy with the cape, and then he does a flying jackknife kick. Okay. Little slidey slide. Now, do you see, like, this game came out, I don't know, a couple of years maybe before X-Men Arcade? X-Men Arcade is, the movement is so much smoother. The way that they designed the characters, it's so much better. I really love this game. It's a classic. It's a classic of the genre. It's a seminal video game. But it's not nearly as good as X-Men, the arcade game. Not nearly as good. Alright, we are almost at the 2-hour mark. Unlock full game. What do you mean unlock full game? What do you mean unlock full game? I own this game. I've bought this game. No. Well, I guess I don't get to play it. That's what happens. I apparently did not have this game downloaded to fully downloaded to the hard drive where I switched it. And now it's gone. Well, it's too bad. Exactly. Well, LOL. Yeah. So, that was Final Fight. Yeah, we'll play some more interesting stuff. I think I'm gonna knock off and go to bed. But thank you everybody for hearing. I gotta get in contact with Kate and find out what we're gonna watch for. I'm a little loopy, yes. What we're gonna watch for Get the Flick Out of There this week. Because I might do a watch along depending on where it's available to stream. I might. If not, we'll do something else tomorrow night. I don't know what. Well, it's the thing of it is, Matt. It is in my Xbox purchase history, but it's no longer on the server. You cannot re-download it. It's just gone. So yeah, the Get the Flick Out of Here will start to be recorded live, live streamed, I guess, not recorded. We're not sure what day or what time of day. We're not sure when it's going to start, but we're going to start doing that, and there'll be super chats and stuff like that. A lot of fun. So thank you. Yeah, we'll figure out something to do tomorrow night. Absolutely. But yeah, it's not in my Xbox purchase history because it doesn't exist on the server anymore. It's been wiped. You can't download it. It's gone. I can't find it. Tried. Anyway. But thanks everybody for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. Unless I'm somehow way worse than I am now, which hopefully won't be the case. But yeah, we'll do something tomorrow night as well. So, keep a lookout for what that is going to be. And always, final hour of Raw on Monday. And the main event of Dynamite. And yeah, we'll be doing a lot of fun stuff. But thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Matt Stone, thank you for your sour chat earlier in the night. And anything helps. It helps to grow the channel, to pay for things like, I'm going to probably have to get my own version of StreamYard so I can actually make it look fancy and nice. But yeah, things like that will be great. Thank you so much. And we'll see you all in the next one, which, will be tomorrow.